I was brought up and raised in the Baptist church. I attended church all my life, probably until I was in my late teens, and then probably in my arrogant youth thought I knew everything and I had everything under control, and kind of slowly just didn't make it a priority to be at church. There are certain things that bring you back to it, but you know, we traveled a lot. We lived in foreign countries. Sometimes it was difficult to, you know, to attend church. But that really wasn't the reason. Those were probably just really good excuses that I didn't make it a priority in my life. And I was offered a job in 1996 working for an individual in her home as a personal assistant. And at the time it was to be a part-time job to help care for someone who didn't have her own capabilities at that point. And I didn't realize when I accepted the job how profoundly this would change my life. The individual we were working for kind of declined in stages, and it turned out that she needed 24-hour care 7 days a week. My job kind of encompassed hiring the people to take care of her and looking out for her interests on behalf of her children. And I hired one young woman, and as we had another loss in another caregiver, she said that her sister-in-law was available. Would I like to interview her? So I brought her over, and I thought, my, what a character. This lady was from Louisiana and just a delight. And what I learned was amazing, that their patience and their love and their kindness was just an outgrowth of who they were, and their faith that they walked every day, that they shared with this individual who was oftentimes difficult to love and care for. And the more we worked together, the closer we became, and we went through crisis there, you know, both in the health. Each of us had some personal crisis we were going through, and we shared those kind of things, but it was always the basis of their faith that seemed to get them through this. And they were very open and very strong in their faith. They both had been from youngsters up, raised in the church, and we had a lot of things in common in that respect, and we would talk about them. But I always felt like there was something missing in my life. I really wasn't quite sure what it was. I used to talk to Robert and Mary about it, that I felt like there was something just not right in my life, and I wasn't quite sure what it was. And I think God, in retrospect, was putting people in my life that was going to touch me in some way. And Claudette and Pat definitely did that. And Claudette passed away unexpectedly almost 3 years ago. And when I went to her funeral, I told her priest what a profound impact that she had on me, her faith, her friendship, and how it had touched my life. And I don't think until I had that conversation with him I truly understood or realized the impact that people that you come in contact with every day can turn your life around. So I started attending church, and just through the perseverance of Kay and friends and people at our church who were so kind and so gracious and friendly to me, that I felt that I had found a home. And I always am grateful to both Pat and Claudette for the friendship, but more what they opened and showed me about their own kind of life. And it was not easy for either one of them, but they, you know, they showed me, you know, that was there for us. It just was something I had to go forward and find. That, you know, necessarily someone wasn't going to come and seek me out and say, you know, take you by the hand and do it, that I had to step forward in my faith, but they gave me the courage and the strength to do that. And I just feel very fortunate and very blessed that these two individuals came into my life when they did. And I think probably God put them there or put me in that situation. But I know without our faith and our commitment to each other, we would not have gotten through that situation.